two Midas or red devil, or the hybrids of thereof, laid eggs in the jerk tank, which is not easy. Everybody wants a piece of it. As you can see, the parents have been protecting the nest and the whatever the little guys. I hope this is not fungus over them, but this is. Yesterday they were just white eggs or dots. Today it looks like something on them. I don't know if they're hatching, or if this is fungus. But anyhow, regardless, I'm not gonna keep the babies, and I don't care what happens to them. If everybody eats them or whatnot, that's fine. Or if they perish. But just to show you that the fish in the jerk tank are not that unhappy, given how many of them are there and how aggressive they are to each other and in general. But this mommy and daddy decided to do something. They've been driving everybody else out of this corner. I have just put additional, like a week prior, I put this additional structure in here to fill up the remaining open space, and they took advantage of that. Pretty much on the second day after I put the block and this cave and two plates in there, they started nesting there. And then I saw the eggs for the first time, I think yesterday for the first time. They probably have already been there for a day. I think they fungused over, so either they're infertile or the conditions are not right for the eggs to hatch. We had plenty of hatchings in this system before, from dovi, from Butycotheri, the zebra tilapia, from many other cichlids too. So this is nothing new. It happens by itself. Again, we have no time or facility or opportunity to be raising eggs and selling babies or finding them new homes, because this is a completely different ball game versus what we're doing. We're not selling fish except on the side a little bit. Our business is education and entertainment, as I usually say. I just wanted to share this little piece of insignificant news with you. There have been some killings of the walking catfish in this tank. The last one was a couple of weeks ago, and then everything stopped. But before that, there had been 3 killings of the walking catfish, and they were walking catfish on walking catfish aggression. I saw that. Just incessant biting by everybody, a single individual, not letting it hide anywhere. So they've done it to one, then a few days later they've done it to a second one, and then a few days later they've done it to a third one. And then ever since then, everything has been calm. I have no idea why they do this, how they pick the targets. None of the targets were, by the way, deformed. There's a lot of deformed. Half of the or maybe a third of the walking catfish, and they are deformed. Some of them are badly deformed, like this hunchback. But the three that were killed were normal bodied catfish, no deformities. They weren't the smallest either, not the biggest, not the smallest. It's kind of very hard to say what drove them to do that. But walking catfish are like that. I mean, they're very hyper. They have some kind of order that they maintain, and it's an enigma to me how they do this, how they choose the targets and what they do about it, etc. As I said before, there's probably about 25 walking catfish in this tank. No losses of cichlids, no other problems, and even some attempts to make new life in here. The two female dovi still live here too. This one decided to, I think, take residence in this new cave. The other one sits usually somewhere there behind this decoration. The two Phalacronotus are still here. The 5 synodontis, Eupterus and hybrids are still here. Some Africans are still here too, especially the Mbuna. And this one that I have no idea what this is, whether it's a peacock or what this is. I have no clue. It looks like a hybrid of a Midas and an African cichlid. I don't know if they even exist. So this guy is kind of funny. There's the other female. Well, that's our little story for today.